Begin. Well, at that time again, it still sounds like, if we tell me like me once again a moment, I'm just gonna shuffle my Cosmic Tarot deck and my Moon Audio card deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now my Moon Audio card deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, where's everybody here? Dun, 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 dun. Hi Pinkley, how you doing? What's going on with L? Let's see. Oh, at first after reading Pinkley is the cups. This called me that L is going to be celebrating by having a party in L's life. I think after reading is the high priestess. This called me that L is going to use his intuition in his life. And the lack of reading is the justice. This called me that L is going to be very fair and equal in his life. So those are 3 cards for L's going on so far. I'll give you your Moon Aji Okari for advice. A Moon Aji Okari for advice is War Across Bone. This card says nothing will come of this situation. And the card for it means says here, it means the chances of something are diminishing. How do you today, Pinkley? How does Aquarius feel about me? Alright. I'm doing well. I just got annoyed by one of the other members of Karen Nerd's Facebook group, which happens to be a very positive Facebook group, until I actually did a reading on what's going to happen, what's the future for Google, and she made a big deal about the type of education that I know about tarot and stuff, and she made a big deal about the type of test I use with my reading stuff. So yeah, because and I told her, first of all, I have been reading tarot for 2008 and so far, and you're gonna comment on my post making a big deal by the type of decks and readings I use. I know my tarot very well here, so this is more like a you problem, not a me problem. So yeah, it's going to show you how people want to be so arrogant and want to make a big deal and trying to make a big deal about the type of decks I use. Okay, I can use whatever deck I prefer. I use whatever style I prefer, and I know my tarot knowledge very well here. So yeah, so whatever. Okay, Pingley, and your question is, the Aquarius feels about me. A first card reading is the Eight of Wands. This card means that Aquarius is being very fast with you in life. A second card reading is Three of Wands. This card means that Aquarius is going to be corroborated by working together as a team with you in life. And the lack of reading is Judgment. This card means that Judgment, that Aquarius is going to make good judgment calls for the highest good with you in life. So those are 3 cards for the Aquarius feels about you so far, Pinkley. I'll give you your Moon Aji Okari for advice. Hi Sarah, how you doing? I tell you, these people are so fucking arrogant. Like, whatever. And Moon Aji Okari for advice, Pinkley, is no more eclipse. This card says bad powerful change. And I can't find what it means. So, it means yes, a downside, yes. Alright, and what's going on with Andrea? 1, 2, and this is the reason why I have a very bad experience within the divination deck Facebook group community. Like, people are so toxic, so arrogant, and so unsupportive. which is why I'm in a few groups now. I don't need that community. Alright, how does Aaron feel about you? Our first couple reading particularly is the Hangman. This card means that Andrea is going to gain a different perspective for making a sacrifice in her life. Our second couple reading is the Four of Wands. This card means that Andrea is going to be very successful by celebrating her success in her life. And after that couple reading is the Ace of Pentacles. This card means that Andrea is going to gain the beginning of money, finance, and new opportunities in her life. So those are three cards for Andrea's reading. I'll give you your move audio or card for advice. 2, 3, 4, 5. A move audio or card for advice particularly is New Moon in Virgo. This card says a time to give rather than take. And the card with me says here, it means gradual improvements are common. Alright, does Lucy feel the same way I feel about her? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me see what we have here. Our first couple rating is the King of Pentacles. This card means that Lucy's energy, that she being very reliable and well secure, and also gain money as well with you in life, Sarah. Our second card rating is the Five of Cups. This card means that Lucy wants to have confidence and arguments with you in life, Sarah. And after that card rating is the Nine of Cups. This means yes, Lucy feels the same way as you in life, Sarah, by gaining a wish in her life. So I say, even though there's going to be some problem along the way, she does feel the same way about you. I'll give you your idea or copy for advice. 2, 3, 4, 5. A new idea or copy for advice, Sarah, is no more in the You're welcome. If this card says confidence is the key to success. And kind of what it means says here, it means it's time for you to show the world what you got. Okay, and the question is, frankly, what's going on with Katrina? Butterfly. Where is everybody anyway? Oh, our first card for reading particularly is the Tower. This card means that Katrina is going to suffer a traumatic accident in her life. Our second card reading is the Prince of Swords. This card means that Sarah's energy, that she's going to be very smart and assertive in her life. Our third card reading is the High Priestess. This card means that Sarah is going to be using her intuition in her life. So those are the three cards for Sarah reading so far. Let me see, for Katrina's reading so far. I'll give you, hi Jenny G, I'm doing well. I'm just a bit annoyed that there was someone who commented on my what is it? What was it? I'm trying to remember. I'm in a Tower Nerds Facebook group, which happened to be a very positive and good Facebook group, by the way. And I actually made a post about what's going to happen, what's the future for Google. And there was someone who made a comment by interpreting her card and was here, but then she's going to make a big deal about the type of style and the type of text and the type of education I use my tarot stuff. And she made a big deal about that and stuff. I told her this, and she said my tarot education is too low for her to comprehend. So I made a comment on her saying, listen, I've been reading cards. I've been doing tarot since 2008 and stuff. and I know my tarot education very well here, and then you're going to make a comment on my post, as yeah, saying that, but that might I'm sorry about that. Let me try again. You're going to make a big deal by commenting on my post saying that my tarot education is too low for her. And I know my tarot education very well here, okay? And you're going to make a big deal of the type of decks and the type um of decks I use. Well, though this is more like a you problem, not a me problem and stuff. Yeah, because obviously she wants to be all arrogant and stuff, and I know I get very well here. Okay, let me see. And Piglet, and for continuous morality of Korean is new moon in Taurus. This concept possibility lies ahead. And clarify what it means says here. It means you will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Yeah, I know. But you might not let people upset you because you're a great reader. I know, right? Because people are so fucking stupid, and this is not saying why I'm not. I am a great reader, yes, because this is exactly why I have a bad experience within the divination deck Facebook community, because people are very toxic, people are so unsupportive, people always want to bully you for some bullshit reason by causing drama, which is why I'm not active in that community anymore. So yeah, I don't need that community anymore. Plus, I have my own group anyway to focus on. Oh, let me see. We're coming towards me in love. Oh, hi, Jenny G. You're welcome, Pinkley. Besides, besides, if people want to have an issue with me in that group, then I'm gonna walk away from that group. So like all the groups I used to be part of. I mentioned this on my videos in the past about this, because everything about this whole divination deck community is pretty bullshit, and I don't really need that community anyway. That's not the type of community that's not going anyway. So yeah. All right. What is love coming up to you so far, Jenny G? A first card for me, Jenny G, is the Four of Wands. This card means that you're going to be celebrating your success in your love life. A second card for me is the Ace of Pentacles. This card means that this is the beginning of money, finance, and new opportunities in your love life. And the last card for me is the Seven of Pentacles. This card means that you're going to be waiting patiently in love life. So those are three cards for me so far. I'll give you move out your card reading for advice. Besides, people are so toxic in that community. I don't need that community anymore, because and move out your card reading for advice on strategy is this May Moon. This card says take time to breathe out. And the card for me says here, it means you should know where you stand either now or very soon. So, does anyone else have a question or do you want me to go in? I still have time. And that's another thing I just don't understand why groups are so fucking toxic now. Like, it's always been like this since the very beginning. I'm gonna tell you like so much horror stories about the type of community I made about this. I had this bad experience with that community. Also, I'm actually going to post my non-fictional stories about my personal experience within the divination deck Facebook community, which I actually posted in a Wattpad. I'm thinking about posting it and on my community post. So you probably want to know where I'm coming from with that. So, anyways, whatever. I don't need. I mean, I don't give a fuck about that person anymore. It's just a fucking loser. Just like the rest of the people in that community. What do my guys need me to know at the time? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not else. All right. Our first card for reading, Jenny T, is the Seven of Wands. This card means they're going to that the spirit guys. Yeah, just don't give in to the negativity. Yeah. A first card reading identity is a wands. This card means that your spirit guide wants you to challenge yourself in your life. A second card reading is a five of swords. This card means that your spirit guide wants you to suffering, defeat, and humiliation in your life. And after the lack of reading is the princess of swords, better known as the page of swords. This card means that your energy or your spirit guides wants you to be very smart and decisive in your life. So those are three cards for reading so far of your spirit guides. I'll give you your moon agent or card reading for first advice. Yeah, I'm actually going to think about putting my my Wattpad stories on my community posts. Well, just only for my my true stories and stuff, because I got like a lot of stories to talk about within that divination that Facebook group community. And believe me, it's not a pleasant experience I have. And your bit more actually occurring for advice, Jenny D, is no more in Aries. This card says it's time to take action. And the capital with me says here, it means do your best and be happy with that. So, do you also have a question on Jeremy's phone? I still have time. In the meantime, I'm gonna sing the baby shark song. Baby shark do, baby shark do, baby shark do, baby shark. Mommy shark do, mommy shark do, mommy shark do, mommy shark. Daddy shark do, daddy shark do, daddy shark do, daddy shark. Grandma shark do. Grandma sucked do, Grandma sucked do, Grandma sucked, Grandpa sucked do, Grandpa sucked do, Grandpa sucked do, Grandpa sucked. Well, hi Joe, Juan, Yika. Will I date my Quest LD in the near future? Let's see. How are you doing today? Let me see. Our first off reading is the Princess of Wands, and the Page of Wands. This card means that your energy for dating with LD in your future, that you're going to be very exciting and daring in your life with the LD. A second card reading is the Tower. This card means that you and LD are going to suffer a tragic and traumatic accident, traumatic accident with disruption in both of your lives. And after the lack of reading, it depends on source. This can mean that your energy with LD, that both of you are going to be very smart and assertive with each other life. Even though there's going to be some problems along the way, you and LD will be able to date with each other in your life. So yes. 4, 5. A moon ideal covering for advice is wanting more. This card says, what do you need to release? And to clarify what it means here, it means move forward with as little resistance as possible. So, do anyone else have a question or join me to phone in? Kennedy. I'll give everybody a few minutes to respond. You're welcome, Joe. Kennedy. All right, let me see what we have here. Kennedy. Yeah, you can ask another question. What's your question, Joe? And Cliff Howard was born. Kennedy. Mother. Will my movement called FSR gain followers or people will reject it? Let me see. Three, four. Hey, bro. How you doing? All right, Joe. Our first card reading is Days of Cups. This card means that this is the beginning of love, relationship, and happiness to gain followers with your movement of FSR in your life. Our second card reading is the Ace of Wands. This card means that this is the beginning of energy, enthusiasm, and also potency in order to gain followers with your movement in your life. And other lack of reading is the Hierophant. This card means that your movement is going to be very traditional to gain followers in your life. So I say yes, you will be able to gain followers at your movement of FSR in your life. And your move other card reading for advice is Miracle Moon. This card says nothing is yet set yet is set in stone. And the capital means that here it means you're mentoring towards your goal, and that's okay. All right, and I'll do your final reading for tonight, Justin. And you says any feelings towards me? Let me see. All right, and you move. Okay, let me see. Any feelings towards you? Our first card reading, Justin, is the moon. This card means that the ND is suffering major deception and uncertainty towards you in your life. Our second card reading is the devil. This card means that ND's feeling towards you, this is suffering and addition a toxic behavior towards you in life. And the lack of reading is the Queen of Pentacles. This card means that ND's energy towards you is going to be very practical and abundant with you in life. So those are 3 cards for Indy's energy feeling towards you. I give you more audio card for advice. Hey, more audio card for advice. Full moon in eclipse. This constitutes the conclusion of winning race. And the cat probably means us here. It means those race stamps are will not be open. So anyway, everybody, that's about it for my free tarot reading live stream tonight. I have fun with doing reading with everybody. And I'll come back later tomorrow at 4:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm actually gonna do free Dharma reading live stream with Gilded Webley Lama deck and my Moon Ozzy Oracle card deck. So bye everybody, have fun, bye, see you later, bye. Let's talk to my